Rise and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Mark Saint. I love my life, and I go live to make sure you love your life. And this morning, I'm blessed. It's that crispy air feeling. I don't know how to call it, yo. It's like the smell of life. Like, even the cicadas are coming alive. Even the sun is shining. Even the plants and the birds are chirping. This amazing feeling. Let's get back into it while all the planes try to land on the show with all this energy. I make planes land. And I also make problems disappear. See, I don't use the word problems. I use the word challenges. It helps me reframe my mind and what's really going on in my world. And as I go in here this morning, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the show from the bed, but reframing the way that we think is not an easy task, but it's one of my favorite ways to manipulate my psychology, right? I want to manipulate the way that I feel. I want to take control over my emotions instead of it taking control of me. And I know every human being knows what I'm talking about when I say this. It's not easy. Life's not easy. Life's like to fuck with me. Right now, I got to move out of my apartment because someone towed my girlfriend's car. And I think it's unreasonable. And yeah, I was being unreasonable. My anger was teaching me that I'm not always in control and that things can be frustrating. And that's just how life is. Life isn't so linear. And I appreciate it not being linear. I actually appreciate it not being the same motherfucking day every day, waking up the same way, hopping out the bed the same way. And I know you know what I'm talking about because it's all of us, right? We're creatures of habit. And one of the habits that I wanted to learn was not letting life dictate my emotions. I didn't let my bank account dictate my emotions. I didn't let my significant other dictate my emotions. It wasn't up to them. It's up to me. And if it's meant to be, it's up to me. And I get to be in the driver's seat and I get to decide. And yeah, life might try to throw me some curves on the road, but that's just what it's supposed to do. I'm supposed to enjoy the curves. I'm supposed to be like, oh shit, at least it's not just the straightaway all the time. Or at least it's not like NASCAR where I'm in the fucking circle holding the left turn for forever. It's got ups and downs. It's got surprises. It's got trap doors. And this little trap door, it threw me through a little fucking banana peel on my little Mario Kart game. And I spun around a little bit. And I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not perfect. And neither is life. How times where I get angry and I let emotions get the best of me. I also got times where extreme celebration is in order and I have good times. Where's that water? But that's what this show's all about. It's about turning up the good times in our lives. Turning the trouble down on the trouble. And making that bass in their face, because that's the best part about life is that there's a bass in our heart, there's a beat and a rhythm to it, and it stays exciting. So I like to focus on the awesome that happens in life and not the negatives. There's so much out there that people can fixate on, letting life determine their outcome instead of attacking life and making life their bitch. They'd rather have life be a bitch to them. And I'm like, fuck that bitch, man. Let's go to the beach. Beach over bitch. Which is a Saints Anarchy shirt. Because I'd rather be on a beach than be a bitch or be near a bitch or hear someone bitch or just things being bitchy. I'd rather just enjoy this thing called life. And it's not always easy to enjoy. Sometimes she's a prickly pear. And she doesn't want to be nice. And she doesn't want to caress you. And she don't want to have sex with you. And you know what I'm talking about out there. Sometimes life, she's a stingy bitch, you're not always getting the love and the titties and the juicies and all the awesome shit that comes with life. Sometimes she's giving you no love, no cuddle time, and it's cold outside for a pimp. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be hard for all of us because we all gonna want some cuddle time. We all gonna want to have some sort of love making time and enjoy each other and make the best out of a bad situation. That's what we have to do. So the girl that towed my car here at the spot, and the girl's car, I shouldn't have parked in the spot, but I wouldn't have parked in my neighbor's spot if someone wasn't in my spot. They towed the wrong car. All of a sudden, they're Justice League for strangers that park here, but not for the people that live here or their guests. There's no consideration. And life is like that sometimes. Life will be a bitch. She'll just straight flip you off in your face. And that's when you gotta take your place. And you don't necessarily gotta say fuck you back. You know what I'm saying? This not have to be a retaliation. The retaliation can come from fuel. I literally take the fear and turn it into fuel. I mean, next thing I know, all of a sudden I got nitrous oxide in my tank. Thank you. Have you thanked your enemies? Have you ever done that? I'm sure you've thanked your blessings up and down, but have you ever thanked the negative that's happened to your life? And people are like, what the fuck are you talking about this morning, bro? You must be high. And I said, hold up, it is the morning marijuana motivation. Let me get some motivation up in here. This goes out to Motivated Juice because I am motivated and I'm going to make motivated juice. I made a little leap and bound so you guys can get some fresh pressed juice in the morning with a little CBD and a calming effect so we can all be better human beings. Bless up. So it goes like this. Life takes a swing. We could either duck it, roll with it, or throw a counter punch, right? My counter punch to life, especially with she being a bitch, a low life bitch, like she just straight kicked me in the balls. The referee was watching but didn't do nothing about it, kind of thing. All right, so you kicked me in my balls. No, you don't want to see me turn angry. You don't want to see me turn green. It's Hulk smash time. And that's what I'm saying about. Instead of just going around swinging around tanks and smacking them around into each other, I like to do something towards my business. I like to do whatever it takes that isn't self-harming. In fact, now, if they're going to kick us out, I'm thinking about moving off the grid. My homie's got a nice little RV for $4,500, 9 payments of $500 of rent, 9 months straight, just like a baby, and then I own a place to live and I never have to pay anyone else again, and it's mobile and I can go to national parks and take my girl with me and make love and be free. Hello. Last time they evicted me last year, guess what? I got to spend 5 months in Brazil. I literally take the rocks thrown at me and brick by brick make it a wall. I literally say, oh, you don't like me? That's good. That makes me famous. Haters make me famous. You don't want to like me, but my name's in your mouth. Okay, cool. Nobody want to watch the show? Okay, cool. All that matters is existing in a better realm in my mind. That I live in a world where it doesn't just get a shit on me like it rains on all of us. I created an umbrella. I literally created an umbrella. I'm going to let you guys know about the halo, but, soon but told, I created a new umbrella. I created a way so it wouldn't just rain on me, where I can maintain my vision and still see, no matter how hot it is, no matter how much the wind wants to blow, no matter how much the life wants to rain on me, I got my own shelter. I've created my own peaceful spot, if you will. The little penguin in the cave when we were watching Fight Club, going to that quiet spot in our mind where we know that everything is in divine order, that nothing can get in the way of your destiny. So even if you want to fuck it up, that was the universe letting you fuck it up, so it could be fucked up enough for you to get to this point. And that's a weird thing to think, but I think South Korean prison, they literally turned a man into a monster that came out a beast. And I wouldn't be this motivated if it wasn't for South Korean prison. I wouldn't be doing the morning marijuana motivation if it wasn't for the realization that I'm living a life differently. I wanted to live my life differently. And then there's this choice that it was like, this isn't going to just happen to me. I'm going to record it. And that's what I've been doing. So if you want to watch Las Vegas police harassing business owner, boom, I got over 500,000 views. If you want to watch me smoking weed on Good Morning America, boom, I've been doing that too. If you want to watch a guy that literally chews up the drama and turns it into bricks, you're watching the right show. Because I don't pretend like my shit floats. I don't pretend like poo-poo don't stink. Of course it does. It's not always rainbow and butterflies. And that's why I had to have a conversation this morning about it. It's because there's going to be days that ain't so congruent. There's going to be chaos days, right? There's going to be some Mercury retrograde days. Guess what? It's all part of the plan. It's only bringing us to a better future. And that's your morning marijuana motivation. So on my heart from the start, your boy Marky Saint, live from my bed, live with the blunt, just coming live to every morning. If you got anything out of this, share, like, subscribe, send it to the friend that needed the foot up their ass so they can get some of the shine and realize that life is all in order and we need to enjoy the downs with the smiles and the frowns. And that's just how it's going to be. Peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. I'll see you on the other side.